So hi everyone, welcome back again to the channel. Today's video is going to be sewing tutorial of this beautiful skirt and blouse showing on my screen right now. And if this sounds like something you want to know how we go about this, can you please don't forget to subscribe, hit on the notification bell, like, share and comment. So guys, let's dive right into the main video. Guys, to begin with, I have these pieces here with me. I have my blouse bodies and I have my skirt bodies. But we are going to be drafting out the skirt part first, okay? We are going to be sewing down the skirt part first, okay? Sorry for that. So this is it right here. So this is our skirt part. As you can see, this is it right here. So this is for our back and this is for our front, alright? So I'm going to be using the front as illustration for us. Then we are going to apply it to our back, okay? Our back bodies for the skirt. So you are going to apply that for our back bodies for the skirt, right? So this is our front bodies now. For our skirt part, this is our front bodies now. And you can see that the actual fabric and the lining is actually aligned to each other. But at the end here, I decided to leave about 3 inches up. Like I left 3 inches from this hem line, from this down part to this point, okay? I left 3 inches from this down line to this point. Let me recap again. So I have my fabric to be here. I make sure the lining and the actual fabric is actually aligned to each other. Then at the end line here, I left about 3 inches down, okay? Because I don't want my line to start showing after turning it with my lining. So I want my actual fabric to show, okay? So I'm going to be teaching us how we can go about this sewing, okay? So then I repeat the same thing for this back as well. So I'll leave the back aside, then I'm going to teach us how to go about the front parts, okay? So I don't want this video to be too long as well. So I'm going to be explaining the fronts for hers, then we are going to apply the same thing to our back measurements. So first thing first, go ahead and open up your skirt part, which is your actual fabric, okay? This is it right here. And I want us to know that if you haven't watched the previous video, please do well to watch it so that you get to understand very well, all right? So in our previous video, I told us that we are not adding any dart to it. I used my exact waist measurements, then I added my hip allowance, okay? So this is my lining as well. So if you can see, they are aligned to each other. So I decided to notch these parts, okay? The center part, so that I won't get confused. So this is it right here. As you can see, it's actually aligned to each other right here. But if you noticed very well, at the hemline is not aligning, okay? It's not aligning. But what we are going to do now is we are going to drag our lining to the hemline here, right? We are going to drag our lining to the hemline here. Then we are going to stitch about 0.5 inch all the way from this point, right? Hope you understand what I'm trying to say. Stitch about 0.5 inch all the way to this point. So guys, I'll head over to my sewing machine now to stitch this part down. So guys, this is it right here. After doing this right here, you can see the lining and the actual fabric is aligned to each other, as you can see, right? So then if you noticed very well that the front here is not aligned to each other, so the next thing you're just going to go ahead and do is to drag the lining up, okay? We are going to drag the lining up. So then we are going to align this like this, okay? So this is how it's going to be. So trust me, it can't affect the length of the fabric, okay? Then we are going to stitch about half an inch all the way around. Then we are going to stitch this part on this, okay? So we are going to repeat the same thing for this part as well, alright? Then we are going to stitch this part together. So guys, I'll head over to my sewing machine now to stitch this down. Then I'm going to repeat the same process for my back as well. So guys, I've done ahead to turn it out, and as you can see, this is the inside, and as you can see, sorry, it is properly turned. As you can see, this is what I'm trying to say right here, okay? So just go ahead and do the same thing I asked you to do. So then I'm gonna ahead to repeat the same process for the back as well. So this is the two side, and this is the hem line, like I said earlier. So this is it right here, right? So the next thing for us to do now is to attach our band to it. So I'm gonna ahead to cut out the band for this skirt because I'm going to be adding the band separately, okay? So I'm gonna have to cut it out 2 inches wide, okay? Remember we left 2 inches for our band, so I cut it out 2 inches wide. So I'm going to use the ½ inch to stitch it all around. So I have 2 pieces for the back, then I have only 1 piece for the back. And please, when you want to cut it, to know the length you'll be needing for your waist, for your band, you're going to measure the waist of your fabric, okay? You're going to measure all around that, okay, of your fabric, of the entire fabric, okay? Then you're going to use to cut out your band. Then I used 2 inches wide and 20 inches length, okay? So the next thing to do now is I'm just going to go ahead and join it together, and I believe we should all know how to join our band to it. So I'm going to be joining it just directly like this, okay? Just going to be joining it directly like this. Please, if you have stay, go ahead and use your stay, okay? But it's totally optional. Just go ahead and stitch it all the way like this, about half inch. Then repeat the same process for the back as well. So guys, as you can see, I'm gonna head to attach the band. Then I'm gonna head to turn out the skirt parts properly, okay? So I'm going to leave the front aside. Then we are going to attach our zipper to the back first, okay? Before shaping out the skirt parts. I hope you guys understand what I'm trying to say since, okay? So this is actually very detailed. You can go ahead and watch it before you start sewing, okay? Then you watch it again when you want to sew. So this is quite simple. All right, so this is the back. I'm gonna need to attach the band as well. So to attach our zipper, I'm going to be using a zip skirt for it. We're using this small zip for it, okay? We are going to be using this small zip for it. Then I'm going to just go ahead and look for the length of this particular zip, right? Then I'm going to make a point here. So guys, we're gonna have to fix the zipper. As you can see, this is it right here. Please, if you have lights on your side, please do well to iron it out. And for this place, I'm going to be adding my hemming gum to it, so that it's going to align to each other, okay? So I'm still going to add hemming gum to this part, so that it's going to align to each other like this, all right? So after doing this, the next thing is to shape out the main skirt, okay? The full skirt. Let's shape it out, all right? So we are going to be placing the front underneath the back, all right? So we are going to place it like so. Then the back like this. So this is actually really simple, okay? This is simple to do. Then we are going to place it like so. Then we are going to go ahead and start shaping with the measurements you are working with. I hope you guys understand what I'm trying to say. We are going to start shaping to the measurements we are working with. Alright, so I have my waistline to be 34. So you're dividing your 34 by 4, okay? So this is this right here. So you're going to divide your waistline by 4. Whatever you get, you are going to start stitching it, okay? So when you get to your hip line, you're going to divide your hip by 4, then you're going to start stitching. This is the end of the skirt. So the next thing to do now is to move on to the blouse part, okay? So this is the skirt. I'm gonna have to change the zip because I don't like the zip at all, so I went ahead to use this kind of zip. So then, please, when you are done sewing your skirt, make sure you use your hemming gum. Like I said earlier, make sure you use your hemming gum to gum this part down, okay? So that you will have a proper fit, like it will fit very well, okay? So that it won't start shifting all around, okay? So just go ahead and use your hemming gum to tack it down like this. So this is how it's going to be after using your hemming gum. It's going to be like this, and it's actually good. It's actually okay like this, okay? So the next thing to do for us now is to move on to the blouse parts, okay? For the top as well, okay? So then I'll be using the front part for illustration first. So then I'm going to apply the same process to my back, okay? Remember, this is my front. As you can see, this is my front. And please do well to iron your paper gum to this part so that it's flat, like it stays properly at the neckline area, okay? Make sure you iron your paper gum to it, then cut out a lining for this part as well. Please make sure you use a full lining so that your work will be very neat, right? So then just go ahead and place the lining the way we did for our back as well. So this one is also shorter than the actual fabric. I hope you guys can see. It's also shorter than the actual fabric. This is it right here. But I'm going to be dragging the lining downward, alright? I'm going to be dragging the lining downward. Then I'm going to go ahead and stitch about 0.5 all the way, okay? So then after stitching it now, I'm going to bring it over to you guys. Then I'm going to show us how we can go about this. So guys, I've been ahead and sew this part down. As you can see, let me turn this upside down like this. So this is it right here. So if you notice very well that this point is not actually aligned to this point, so don't worry, we are going to do that, right? So the next thing you're just going to go ahead and do is to drag your neckline to this point, okay? Drag your neckline to this point. Just drag it the way you see me do, okay? Then we are going to go ahead and stitch our neckline down, right? Go ahead and stitch it down like this. Please, when you want to stitch it down, make sure you are very careful of stitching down, because you know you are working with scallop neckline, so make sure you are very careful. Go ahead and stitch it down. So after that, after stitching it down, you're going to notch it. So after notching it, you're going to place this like this, the way we did for our skirts. We are going to stitch all the way to this end, okay? So this is how the end part is going to be. So this will be like this. Then you stitch on top of this to this point. I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. So then I'll go ahead over to my sewing machine now to stitch this down, but let me repeat this again. Drag your lining towards your neckline point, okay? Then go ahead and stitch down. Then after stitching down, notch those sizes, okay, side. So then you're going to align the armhole together. Then you're going to start stitching about ½ inch all the way. Then you stitch on top of this till this very edge. Okay, so I'll head over to my sewing machine now to stitch it down. So guys, this is after turning it with our lining. Like I said earlier, make sure you do this first before you do the side, before stitching down the side. Okay, so can you see how nice the neckline is? Please, after doing it like that, do well to iron it as well, and please make sure you add paper gum to it as well. Okay, so this is the M line as well. Okay, the actual fabric is showing and the lining is inside. Okay, so the next thing I'm just going to go ahead and do now is to join our back as well, but I'm going to be using the same process for the front, the same process I'll be using, okay, both for the fronts and for the blouse fronts and for the skirts. So that's the one that's the process I'm going to use for the back blouse as well. You get, so this is my blouse for the back. So this is it right here, and this is my lining right here. Okay, so this is my lining right here as well. So then the next thing we are just going to go ahead and do is to open it up. Then you stitch the down part first. Okay, I'm using pin for this, so I've cut it since, so I don't want it to get lost. So that's why I use pin. So then you're going to drag a line into the end line. Then you stitch this place first. You go ahead and stitch your neckline before stitching the sides together. I hope you guys know what I'm trying to say. So guys, I'll head over to my sewing machine now to stitch that down. This is the blouse and this is the back. Okay, this is the back, this is the front, and this is the back. Alright, this is the front and this is the back. So the next thing we are going to go ahead and do is to join the shoulder together, both the back shoulder and the front shoulder together. Okay, just go ahead and place your fabric like this. Okay, place the front pattern, the front dress like this. Okay, so then you bring one of the back. Okay, you bring one like this. So then you just make sure the shoulder for the front and for the back is aligned to each other. Okay, I'm actually conversant in doing this. If you have been watching my video very well, you should know this how I do it. Just know that the neckline for the front and for the back will be aligned to each other, as you see. So this one also will be placed like this. All right, so the neckline will be aligned to each other. All right, so then let me use one as illustration for you so that you can see. So make sure that this is properly laid. Okay, so then you are going to turn your lining to the front pattern. So then you bring the back lining to the front lining. So when you want to sew it, it will be like lining facing lining and the actual fabric facing actual fabric. All right, so this is it right here. It will be like lining facing lining and actual fabric facing actual fabric. Okay, so this is how it's going to be. So please, if you cannot do it like this, do well to use your pin. So let me repeat again. So make sure the neckline is aligned to each other and the armhole is aligned to each other, the back armhole and the front armhole is aligned to each other. Then you use the back lining to turn the front lining so that the lining will be facing the front lining, while the actual fabric for the back will be facing the front line, the front fabric for the front, right?
So guys, I've gone ahead to join the shoulder together, the back shoulder and the front shoulder together, and that's how it's looking right now. So just go ahead and pull the back shoulder out, then you'll have it neat that way. So guys, the next thing for us to do now is to cut out our sleeve part, but our sleeve part will be for another tutorial because I don't want this video to be too long. Then we are going to be cutting this sleeve in another tutorial. Okay.
This is after joining the shoulder together, and as you can see, it's neatly joined. So the next thing for us to do now is to attach the sleeve parts. Okay, so then I'm gonna head to cut out the sleeve, and as you can see, I have two sleeves here, and the M line also is kind of scallop. Okay, I hope you guys can see what I'm trying to say. It's kind of scallop. So guys, if you want to know how I go about this sleeve, the cutting of this sleeve, I'll be dropping the link on the comment section. Then you go ahead and check it out. Okay, so guys, the next thing for us to do now is to fix it to our armhole line, right? So remember that I'm going to be using one for an illustration purpose. So remember that this is a place where we notched. Then we are going to place it this way. We are going to place the notch side and the joining here. We are going to place it together. Right side facing right side, okay? So right side facing right side, you're going to place it like so. So I'm not actually using full lining for this, but I used lining to turn this hemline. So I cutted part of my lining because I don't have enough line, okay? So then I'll start stitching all the way from here to the end of this place. till the end. Okay, please, when you want to do it, when if you're a beginner watching this, please do well to use pin so that you won't get confused. So just go ahead and place the notched side here. So let me bring it closer so that you guys will see the notched side and the joining part here. So you go ahead and tape it horizontal.
So guys,
You go
I've
ahead
gone
and
ahead
stitch it
to
down.
attach
Okay,
the
then I
sleeve
will
part
apply the same
together,
process to
both
the
for the
second
right
hand.
and the
Then I'll
left
bring it.
hand.
I'll bring it
So
back for
guys, the
us to
next thing
see.
for us to do now is to attach our zipper to it, and you are going to turn your fabric to the wrong side. And I have about 18 inches length of my zipper. Okay, okay guys, the next thing for me to do now is to properly lay my back blouse. Okay, properly back blouse where my zipper will be sitting, I mean, sorry, so my back blouse where my zipper will be sitting. So guys, I'm just going to come on by 2 inches up from my zipper, then I'm going to stitch about 1 inch all the way to the hem line. Okay, stitch about 1 inch all the way to the hem line. Okay, so that is what I'm trying to do right there, so that you guys will understand what I'm trying to say. So after stitching it down, then you go ahead and attach your zipper to it. Okay,
So guys, I'm gonna ahead to attach the sleeve to it, and this is it right here. Then I'm gonna ahead to attach my zipper to it. So this is it right here. So as you can see, it's neatly attached. So can you see this place is actually sewed down? Okay, to sew down. So this one is attached zipper to this point, to this area. Okay. So guys, the next thing for us to do is to shape the bodies of the blouse house. Okay, let's shape the body of the blouse house. So guys, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please don't forget to subscribe. Please do well to subscribe. Encourage your girl to do more of this. Okay, so guys, when you want to shape your body's house, make sure they are properly laid together. Okay, let me use one side for an illustration for you. Okay, make sure that this side is aligned, as you can see, and make sure that the sleeve part is also aligned, as you can see. So then I left about 1 inch sewing allowance for my blouse. Okay, I left about 1 inch sewing allowance for it. So then I'm going to stitch about 1 inch from this edge here. Okay, stitch about 1 inch from this edge here all the way to the hem line. So stitch about 1 inch all the way. Okay, stitch about 1 inch all the way. All right, then I will repeat the same process to this um to this other side towards me. So I will repeat the same process by stitching about 1 inch all the way to my hem, to my sleeve, all the way to the full length. Okay, so after that I will show you
so
the end
guys, this is the
result of
final
this
result
particular
of the
dress
particular
on my
dress. I
mannequin.
hope you
Okay,
guys
so
liked
guys, I'll
it,
head over to my
because
sewing
I
machine
actually
now to
liked it.
stitch that down.
And guys, if you find this helpful, please don't forget to subscribe, give it a thumbs up, like and share. Please do well to share my link, which way to share my videos to people you know that is into fashion. Okay, so I'll be saying goodbye from here. See you guys in my next video. I love you. Bye.